we're going to talk about getting a 45 in the IB. Now, previously we've spoken about how 45 points is the highest possible score in the IB. It's definitely not impossible to get, but it does require a bit of work and planning ahead of time. So let's talk about how we can make this goal achievable. Firstly, focus on understanding and learning, not on grades. Now, we've spoken about this concept before, and it might seem counterintuitive, but the best way to get a great score is to focus less on the numbers and more on whether you're actually learning and understanding everything. This is especially true for the IB. If your learning is the first priority, your IB grades will follow. Number two, choose subjects you enjoy. You'll probably get a good bit of choice with regards to how you want your IB program to work, and make sure to pick your classes carefully, especially the courses you take at higher level. Choosing ones you are genuinely interested in will definitely motivate you to go the extra mile for them. Number three, plan ahead. There's going to be a good bit of workload in the IB, and the key to managing all of it is to think ahead and plan ahead. You should have a plan to balance your internal assessments, coursework, test preparation, and any college applications you have, and make sure you aren't overwhelmed with work senior year. Similarly, number four, pace yourself. Now, your school will probably have plenty of midterms and internal tests before you sit for your final IB examinations. You'll do well on some of them and not so well on others. But remember that you're in this for the long haul. You have 2 years to work out any issues, do your best on the finals. So pace yourself over the duration of the program. Number five, maximize your internal assessments. We've spoken about how the IB uses a mix of internal and external assessments, and the internal assessments are your opportunity to boost your grades even before you take your exams. So it's worth putting in some effort here, since you have much more control over how you perform and score than you do under exam conditions when you only have a few hours at most to take the test. Similarly, number six, don't neglect the extended essay. Now, the extended essay takes a fair bit of time, and getting it right is trickier than it might seem at first. So you should start on it pretty early, and you may find that you need more time than you expect, especially if you need to change directions at some point. And number seven, on that note, is don't be afraid of switching directions. Now, whether it's switching courses or swapping between standard level and higher level, or changing your internal assessment topic or your extended essay topic, you will definitely encounter at least one situation in the IB where the path you are on is a dead end and you need to change track. This is totally okay. Don't be afraid of a change if it is what makes the most sense in your situation. And number eight, don't be afraid to ask your teachers for help. This is really important in the IB because there is so much more to it than just examinations. You need to be willing to reach out to your teachers for help, whether it is with understanding something from class or with an internal assessment or project. So what about the final IB examinations? Number nine is practice with real tests. So once you've completed the course material and you feel confident that you understand it, spend some time practicing with past IB examinations under exam conditions and see how you're doing and what areas you need to improve in before you actually sit and write the final test. And finally, most importantly, number 10 is prioritize your mental health. Now, you should never get stressed out about any academic achievement, including trying to score a 45. You'll do a lot better on your tests as well if you are in a good frame of mind. So remember to take care of yourself and give yourself room to breathe when you need it. So those are 10 tips on how to do well in the IB and hopefully even score a 45. Thank you. See you next time.